Assholes with opinions.
What's up, everybody? This is the Gonzo Shark, and I'm coming at you with the Smackdown Live, August 21st, 2018 review show. WWE, you have disappointed me again, but I was expecting a little more out of the show. Let me get into it. No big deal. Typical WWE. The first thing I'm going to say is that The Miz is awesome on the microphone. He's one of those guys that not many people can touch him right now. Everything he does, he lives, breathes, eats, sleeps the character. You know what I mean? At least that's what you take away from it when he goes out there in the ring and he's got the mic and he's talking to the crowd and he's controlling it. I got to put him over for that tonight because he had a good promo. I liked it. I don't think the segment was that great. Bree came out, whatever. I mean, it was okay. Nothing special there. The Jeff Hardy and Orton match, whatever. But the whole battle at the end, kicking in the balls, getting disqualified, and then just beating him up, and really laying into Orton, giving him a swanton bomb off of some boxes, some technical boxes or whatever, equipment boxes, through a table. Smiling at the end, acting as if he really enjoyed it. Finally, he got his hands on Randy Orton. He finally was able to, put a beating on him and get a little bit of retribution for all the attacks from Orton over the past, 3 weeks or whatever. I thought that was good. Again, nothing over the moon exciting or extremely great, but it was good. And then I felt like the show kind of really went downhill after this. We got the bar and the club against each other next week. Stupid little promo in the back. Club's having an interview with Renee Young, the bar's having an interview with Renee Young, and the club comes walking up, and they're gonna have a match next week. Whoop-de-frickin-do. Nothing special there. No excitement for that whatsoever. Then we have Naomi against Peyton Royce. Again, no point to the match. No reason to have the match. Nothing exciting. The Iconics, I don't know. They could probably do away with, the totally annoying promos and, the screechy, loud voices. But they're good. I mean, they look like they could be stars, but they need a lot of work. But the look, I'm not gonna go down the Dave Meltzer route and question their weight or criticize the way that they look. They both look good. They both look like they could be stars. They just need a little bit of work, in my opinion. And the promos are a little bit too annoying for me. But again, typical WWE writing. No reason for this match. I have no idea why they would be having the match. I have no idea what they're trying to gain out of the match. So, again, that was stupid. Also, Almas and Vega against Rusev and Lana again. After SummerSlam, they just had that match. Unbelievable. No point for that. No point in having that match. There's no heat. I don't even know what the storyline is. I don't even know why they're having a match. Or they've had two now. No idea. So, again, typical WWE right there. And then I'm going to get into the Becky Lynch promo. Her coming out and, explaining her actions from SummerSlam. Betraying her best friend or her quote-unquote best friend, Charlotte, after the match. After she won the title. I will say that I liked Becky Lynch's delivery. I thought she was that's the route she needs to go in when she's cutting promos. More passion, not trying to be overly nice. It didn't feel like it was 100% scripted, even though I'm sure it probably was. But yeah, I liked her delivery. I didn't like the verbiage. I didn't like the content of the promo. Basically, I feel like the premise of the promo was that her best friend slithered her way into the match, and it was supposed to be about her. That's cool, whatever. But then she's going on about how the fans acted like they were behind her, but then they really were behind Charlotte after she won the belt. I didn't get that. You know what I mean? I didn't. That's not what I took away from SummerSlam. It didn't seem like people were really that much behind Charlotte. Uh, it seemed like people were upset that Becky Lynch didn't win the belt. To me, I don't know. I mean, what did you guys think? You know, leave it in the comments. What did you guys think about that? Did you think that Charlotte, got a huge pop after she won at SummerSlam, or do you think that the fans reacted more to Becky Lynch not winning and turning her back on Charlotte? It seemed like they were loving that a lot more than Charlotte winning the belt. So I didn't really understand the promo, the content of it. It could have been much better. It could have been a much better layout for the promo and a much better angle and design with it. But, whatever. Becky Lynch's delivery was spot on, if you ask me. So I'm going to put that over for sure. And let me just get into it real quick, too. Conspicuous by his absence is my co-host, the Splat Man. He agreed with me to do a show right after Smackdown tonight. And actually, he's the one that brought it up. And, yeah, he's nowhere to be found. I guess he must have fell asleep. Either that or, him and Kayla, they're getting a little freaky tonight. I don't know. Either way, it doesn't matter. I'm still going to bring the show real quick. Making it real quick because I just can't go on about this forever. Let's move on. For me, the main event sucked. You know what I mean? Bludgeon Brothers should have won that 100%. They should have completely obliterated the New Day. The New Day needs to break up. I don't understand what they think. What more do they think they're going to get out of the New Day coming out tossing pancakes around like a bunch of jackasses? I really would like to ask somebody in the WWE that question. What more are they going to gain out of that? Even the kids are going to get sick of it. You can only toss pancakes for so long. You know what I mean? It's not Sesame Street where it's a different episode every time. These guys come out and toss pancakes every fucking night, and there's no point. It's run its course at this point, and the whole gimmick has run its course. I want to see Big Ego heel. I want to see him turn on Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston and get some major heat behind Biggie. That's what they need to do because he is a worthy contender for any title. He's worthy of a top spot. And they have to start booking him that way. Everybody knows the shelf life of these guys is only so long. And especially when everything is about flips and flops and, double McTwist, quadruple backflips, and all kinds of bullshit like that. The shelf life is slowly, the gap's closing. It's getting smaller and smaller and smaller for these guys because they're just doing crazier and crazier and crazier shit out there. So, book these guys right at least. You know what I'm saying? Even if you want them to do all these flips and flops, fucking the guys that are worthy of being on top, book them that way. The guys that are worthy of being in the middle of the card, book them that way. The guys that suck, book them that way. It shouldn't be like throwing freaking dice in a cup and rolling them and then you just go with whatever it is. I don't get that. But, yeah, I'm very disappointed the New Day went over the Bludgeon Brothers. Because now what do you do with the Bludgeon Brothers? They were just building them. You got to keep fucking building them. That's what I don't get. Like, it seems like nowadays they think that you can just build somebody up in 2 months. You can build a team in 2 months. You can build a main eventer in 2 months. No, you can't. Especially not with the way that you book and the way that you write. It's not going to happen. So, unbelievable. New Day should have never won. But for me, there was 2 highlights of Smackdown Live tonight, okay? The first one, R-Truth interrupting the Carmella promo and saying that he wanted to pin her, and he's been chasing her down, and she's been avoiding him. And Paige looks at him and says, just because Charlotte got a title shot for pinning Carmella doesn't mean that you do too. And he looked at her like he didn't know what she was talking about. What the fuck are they doing with R-Truth? What was that? That made 0 sense on this planet, any other planet, any universe. That made 0 sense. And then they think that they're going to drive it home and give us a punchline with, after Carmella walks away, oh, R-Truth, get away from her, put her down. And then he's like, oh, got her. Oh my God. Awful. Awful. And then the real top highlight of tonight for me was when they played the Elias Domino's commercial. And at the end of that commercial, I had an epiphany. And I realized that Domino's Pizza commercials have better writing than the WWE. 100%. Bar none. There is no debate. You know? All they had to do was show Elias playing outside, playing his guitar, ordering a pizza from a rock by the ocean, and playing a song for the delivery guy as a tip, and walking through the woods like the drifter that he's supposed to be, constantly searching for a quiet place to come up with his music and play his guitar and, you know, perfect his craft as a musician. And they told that whole story in under a minute, and it was better than anything the WWE has done with Elias up until this point. So kudos to Domino's Pizza. Not only are you making hot spots for people to get pizza in the most convenient places across the country, not only are you paving roads so that way people have an easier drive to your stores, but you're also writing better TV than WWE with your commercial. I gotta give you props to that. Domino's, at least you're doing something right. WWE, you fucking suck. Smackdown Live sucked. AWO show is better than Smackdown Live, and that's all I gotta say about it. So, for the AWO show, this is the Gonzo Shark. Hit me up in the comments. Let us know what you think of Smackdown Live. Please, please, please hit the subscribe button. Hit that little red bell. Do your boys a favor. Like, comment, share. Tell everybody about the AWO show. And I appreciate you watching. I hope you enjoyed the show. Quick rundown of Smackdown Live. Till next time, this is Gonzo Shark, and I'm checking out.